No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, and the Broncos will boot it away to start the game. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Oregon Ducks offense will take the field first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way, so look forward to seeing the...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
And the Ducks will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Boise State Broncos offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback in this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality.
He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. They boot it away. He's got great speed. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Complete to start this drive. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Punt is on its way. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll start this drive going to the air. Sets up the screen. Turning it on! He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Almost had the completion, just missed it. The Ducks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. The official says no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. Finds his tight end.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Broncos will punt this one away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Fires to the big fella.
I tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Power football with the run. And the Ducks get it past the sticks. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Golden. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Allison Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Webb. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Rides the back on the option to give. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Harbor.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
The Broncos send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They're going to ride this running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Harbor. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Broncos are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game. Gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The inside handoff. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right back to him. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal drive.
And David, on 30 inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Boise State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. At the 35, he's loose. Turning it on. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense in their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
The Ducks just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Offense in a bunch formation. Going to swing it on second down. Swings it out to his running back. The Ducks will have a first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Rushes on him. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Back to pass on second down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here at Austin. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off play action on first down. They're working that left side. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. So now it's 2nd and long. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. fires to the middle. And the missed connection on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. With the catch, it's Webb. They'll immediately call timeout. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Wide open downfield. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Pressure coming. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that outright.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Fires it incomplete. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Safe completion on the screen. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They feed him again. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Ducks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Now the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Going up top again. Snagged out of the air. No chance to run, but still a good gain. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Here's a heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Splits the uprights. It's good. And now the lead's extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. From the gun, running back gets to give. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Ducks decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's caught. It's Harbor. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Works the middle of the field. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Broncos have their offense in high gear. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores. And he lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Unloads quickly, and they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on second down for this offense. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. Look out, he's got room. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Ducks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground with the running back. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces 3rd and long. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find him, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
PAT unit on the field. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Reels it in down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man, it's Webb. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Deep shot for the end zone. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Rides to back and leaves it. Makes a man miss. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And And the rush will get to him at the 25.
As a quarterback, it's no fun playing against 3-4 defenses when they can get pass rushes from the interior of their defensive line. How can you complete throws against this defense if you can't step up into the pocket?
And the Ducks line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Going right to work up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pocket breaking down. The throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Oh, he's got a chance. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Here on 3rd down. They'll run play action. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football. You've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
The Ducks will call on their punt team. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. He'll return it from around the 50. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Right down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, going up top. He's got the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. The give to the back. Makes it past the marker. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Ducks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll do it himself. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.